In the last 2 months, $1 reached 20 pesos. It's something that is concerning all Mexicans. But whose fault? Is Peña's fault? We can divide the problem in two parts. The first part is when the peso reached 18 units per dollar, and the second part is the actual variations between 18 and 20 units per dollar. In possible causes, we had four options. The first one is Peña Nieto with his structural reforms. The second one is Obama and the US government with the strengthening of the dollar. The third one is Donald Trump with his controversial campaign. And the fourth one is the fact dinosaurs are suspects because they reproduce a lot without thinking Mexico would need a low offer of oil in this time of history. La Jornada gives a local and partial point of view because it enters to political issues and gives a very limited source of information. La Jornada, in the first part of the problem, exposes Peña Nieto and the high offer of the oil as the causes of the problem, but it does it in a way that you can question its impartiality. In the second part, it keeps posing Peña Nieto as the cause, but with combination in Donald Trump campaign as Donald Trump and Peña Nieto work together. In the second part, Milenio established three suspects: Donald Trump, Peña Nieto, and the oil offer. It does it in a more impartial way, but it keeps taking part in the problem. In the second part, it mentioned Obama and Donald Trump as one part of the problem, and the other part, oil. It keeps the Peña Nieto out of the problem. El Financiero is our third source. It gives a very global information, but you must read a lot about its news because he gives like reports of every variable in the problem. In the first part, it gives only reports and it takes in count Obama, Peña Nieto, oil, and Donald Trump. Also in the second part. In order to extend our sources, I searched two newspapers of Colombia and Chile. In the global view, we can see the dollar problem is not only for Mexico. In Colombia, they report also a concerning news the rising of the dollar, with the variables of oil and the strengthening of the same dollar. In Chile, they put as variables their problems in the financial institutions and the oil offer. It's also a very concerning news in Chile. If we analyze the way they expose the news, the portafolio and the pulso are very similar to La Jornada and Millennium because they give a local point of view and enter to political issues, making the point of view very partial. In financial issues or problems, we have a lot of variables. This is something only the El Financiero has clear. The other sources expose information in a local and not well impartial way. It's like they expected only not well informed public read its news. We can see that the exchanging rate problem is not only from Mexico. It's a global problem and it must be analyzed in a global point of view, taking in account a lot of variables.
Created using Powtoon.